Hello, everyone. What's going on? Just a little update happened a few days ago. So you have Alex Murdaugh. We know that he's been sentenced pretty much life in prison without the possibility of parole due to his double murder convictions against his wife and his son, right? And so he believes, right, even though it's amount of evidence that he murdered his wife and son, okay, due to his financial crimes, one of his attorneys believed, like, okay, she should have due process or right to a fair trial. So they had like 10 days after the sentencing, filed like a 3-page report, just to get an appeal going. But according to some legal experts, I think Jesse Weber, who he wrote from Opera News, he believed like the only way this is gonna happen, successfully happen, if they try to figure out like, oh well, the only thing they gonna state is that the reason why he was if it wasn't because of his financial crimes, he would not be found guilty. So they believe that because of the financial crimes, it added fuel to the fire, right? About him. Okay, he's just a murderer or a monster, right? But even though he was just paranoid, or he had this crazy drug addiction because he had connections with one of the these drug dealers, right? And paying him $50,000 a week just to take some opioids. And he believed that, and it probably caused him to be psychotic, right? Some people were surprised that he didn't plead insanity, but the thing is too, with Alex Murdaugh, I mean, yeah, he definitely, like I say, he definitely murdered his wife and son. There was blood all over the steering wheel. He had a tarp, gunpowder on the raincoat when he was with his mother house, and then he actually admitted when he testified that he lied about his whereabouts, especially during the dog kennel. But of course, he's going to deny him fatally shooting his own family. So at the end of the day, man, the deliberations, like I said, it took like 3 hours and they found him guilty. I believe that this appeal will be unsuccessful. It really will be. And I mean, it's really nothing that he can do about this. I mean, he destroyed his family legacy. Talked to my father-in-law about this particular subject here. I mean, hey, because he was in distress of his financial crimes, hey, this is what it is. I mean, he decided to do this, and he murdered his family, man, and it wasn't worth it. Completely wasn't worth it. So, destroy the family name. You have Buster Murdaugh was his older son. He's being harassed, and I believe too his girlfriend is actually filing a report to the media about what's going on because they being harassed. And and to each his own too. I mean, I believe that Buster Murdaugh, he had nothing to do with this, and I don't think he should be harassed because that's infringing on his rights as well. Only thing is, man, he can do is just probably move out of the state of South Carolina, change his last name, have a whole new identity. He gonna have to. It's like the whole family with the whole scandal with the Bernie Madoffs. It happened, him just conducting a Ponzi scheme and stealing all these investors' money. Yeah, man, money laundering and all this stuff, man. So it's gonna be very hard for like I said, I believe for Buster Murdaugh to get something going professionally because that's his last name and this is a high profile case. I don't know if people gonna really trust him, man. And even then, if you're trying to get back into law school, is it possible for him to do that? Who knows, man. So, but with this, yeah, I mean, he's gone. He's gonna be thrown under the jail. He's gonna rot in jail, and that's pretty much Alex Murdaugh's future. Like I said, this was a whole high profile case. This appeal's not gonna work. Even then, his attorney Hart Putin believes that hey, he needs to have a fair trial. This ain't right. Nah, man. You heard what the judge when the judge said this right after the sentencing. He was like, well, after the verdict, he was like, you just realize what type of monster you are. Like, you just murder your whole family. I mean, with no remorse. So it is what it is. He tried to gain sympathy, but I'm just glad that the justice system, they finally booked him and make an example out of him because he truly believed that he can get away with it because of his name. But that's all I really want to say, man. This was pretty much what's going on right now. Until I get any more updated information, I know you guys were tuning in and curious about more information about the Alex Murdaugh trial. And thank you guys for supporting me in this journey as I was reporting this particular situation here. But you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I love you guys, and have a good one. I'm out. Deuces.